Well, good news. Our run did exactly what it was supposed to do. Good morning, folks, and happy Wednesday. Or I should say not so happy Wednesday, because we slept like shiz last night. From sweating our balls off, like when I say sweating, I mean sweating, to waking up not once, not twice, but 3 times in excruciating freaking pain. Yeah, last night was not such a great night. And I'd love to have stayed in bed for longer, but 1, I'm hungry, and 2, you can't sleep in that bed anymore because, I mean, when I say I sweat, I mean, I sweat through the comforter, I sweat through the sheets, like everything there is soaked. Like JB's even up now because she can't lay there anymore because I sweat through everything. Everything. This blows, but it is what it is. Getting sick is part of life. And getting an ear infection, I guess that's just part of my life. So I guess we're going to go grab some grubs so I can take some more Advil, take some more ibuprofen, take some more medicine to hopefully reduce the swelling. But as y'all can see, the back of my ear is pushing the back of my head is pushing my ear out because now it's swollen. So this is just a fun time. It's just a fun freaking time. I really wanted to get up today to go get better today than we were yesterday, but that's most likely not going to be able to happen. Well, it didn't happen because practice is going on right now. So let's go get some food, get some more medicine in us, and see if that'll help the process, because I have no nutrients in me. I mean, I've been taking ibuprofen on an empty stomach for like the past 12 hours because I just don't want to move. Like, yeah, it's not just hurting my ear, my whole freaking body is hurting from it. So, let's go get some food and get some ibuprofen or Advil in us, because now we're having to switch. Or I guess Advil is ibuprofen. Acetaminophen, some Tylenol, and hope that'll reduce the swelling. We gotta start flip-flopping them. So, let's go get some food, folks. Alrighty, folks, we have made it somewhere to get a bite to eat. And what's the best thing to eat on a sick day? Soup. So, we came to Panera to get some soup and bread, and hope that makes me feel better, because my brain is feeling discombobulated. Well, I'm definitely feeling a little bit better now that I got some food into me. But JB and I, autistic selves, used to eat at freaking Panera literally every stinking day. What, about 4 years ago, the beginning of my MMA career, we ate there like every stinking day. So much so that one of the employees like knew us, knew our order, knew our names, knew our numbers, like they knew everything, right? Well, about 2 years after seeing them every day, we stopped seeing her. We're like, what happened to them? And well, the place went way downhill after they left. So we stopped going to Panera. You know, it's funny because JB and I were going to just get our Panera to go and go back to the house. But something in us were like, we should go eat inside. We should go eat inside. Well, we went and ate inside, and all we hear is, oh my goodness, I haven't seen y'all in forever. Well, come to find out, she came back last Thursday. That is like the most wholesome experience ever. The fact that, 1, she remembered us, and 2, that she had just started coming back for the first time, or she just started working there last week again. And we hadn't been into Panera and eaten since probably about 3 years ago when she had stopped working there. So, folks, this is just a reminder to always treat people with kindness, because she always treated us with kindness, so we will always remember her. Literally always. Like on the way here, I was just thinking about her. And then we walk in. She's working there again. Made our Panera experience the way we remembered it. But we gotta get back to the house to tuck JB back into bed. Let her get about 3 more hours of sleep. About 2.5 hours of sleep. So that she can wake up and go, well, made people feel better today than they were yesterday, to go babysit some adults. So let's get home, folks. Alrighty, folks, we have made it home. Let's run inside and well, hope that our sheets and our freaking comforter and our pillowcases are all freaking dry so that we can comfortably lay back down for a little bit. Well, folks, our nap was great. The bed wasn't dry yet, and then I sweat through everything again, but the nap was pretty good. Did not want to wake up from it, but we do have to go get these kids better today than they were yesterday. And let me tell you, folks, I so just want to be able to go to practice today, but I know I'm just gonna flip and be miserable if I go. So you guys, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go get these kids better today than they were yesterday. We're gonna go do our cardio, and then we're gonna drag our butts back home and call it a freaking day. Hopefully, like, in the morning, the inflammation in our ear has gone down enough to be able to at least go to practice tomorrow. But we will see tomorrow whether or not we can go to practice tomorrow. As of now, let's go get these kids better today than they were yesterday. Alrighty, folks, we have made it to the part to get these kids better today than they were yesterday. Whew, and we are feeling like absolute dog dookie. Let's just put on our game face for an hour. An hour, that's all we gotta do. Put our game face on for an hour. Get in here and get them better today than they were yesterday, folks. I think we're gonna go over a single leg today. A few different variations of it, but ultimately all I want to be able to do is yank that leg up in the air. If someone steps forward, snatch that joker up. That's virtually it. So let's go get them better today than they were yesterday. Well, kids class was a little bit of a challenging one today. The kids, since we weren't here on Monday, weren't quite sure how they were supposed to act, you know. It happens. We had a smaller class today too, because, well, the parents weren't sure if we were back in town or not. So it was a bit of a challenging one, trying to keep everyone focused, but by the end of it, each and everyone in there were efficiently setting up their single leg and grabbing their single leg, and that's all that we can really ask for. But folks, we still feel like dog dookie, so I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw our things down in the truck, and we're just gonna go knock out a run, get a little bit of cardio in, and then just hope and pray that tomorrow we wake up feeling much better so that we can you know, hopefully get back to the swing of things. Hopefully. So let's go knock out this run, break a little bit of a sweat, get our bodies moving, because we all know what? Movement is the best form of medication. So let's go get some medication in. Well, good news. Our run did exactly what it was supposed to do. It made us feel better. And actually, during the run, we got a big old pop in our ear, and we could hear for a short period of time. We can't hear now, but we could hear. And that, my friends, is amazing. Oh, movement, my friends. It is always the best medication. I'm a little upset now because I should have just bit the bullet and hit the road and went and got better today than we were yesterday. But how was I supposed to know that a little run was gonna make me feel literally 1,000 times better? But it did. It did exactly what it should have done. Let's get home, folks. Let's clean up, and I guess let's see where the rest of this night takes us. If it takes us to games, or if it takes us to, well, it's gonna take us to games eventually, but let's just see where it takes us. Either way, we gotta get home. We've gotta clean up. I'm gonna assume that the day of rest is probably good for me. Probably help the recovery process, but let me tell you, moving 1000% helped. I feel better now than I have since Saturday night when we knocked out our last run. But this is the longest I have been, and I don't know how long, without getting some movement in, so could also be why we feel like absolute dog shit. But either way, I feel much better now. Let's get our butts home. And we have made it home, folks. Let's take our butts inside. Let's shower up, and then let's go find us something for dinner. To all you folks who solo dolo dinner, I don't know how y'all do it, because I have no idea what I want. And for one person, I feel like it's kind of pointless to cook. So I don't know what we're going to do. I guess we're going to have to get a little creative, but we will find something. We will find something, folks. But first, let's go shower. Alrighty, we have gotten ourselves cleaned up and out to go grab something to eat. The only thing really calling my name is some stinking fried rice. So, I guess we're gonna go down to this little fried rice place, hope that they're open, and grab us something to eat, folks. Well, goodness gracious, folks, I can't lie to y'all. This ear is starting to hurt again. Starting to hurt real bad again. Let's run in here. Let's see if they'll make us some fried rice, and let's get us home as quickly as we can so that we can take some more, I guess Tylenol? Guess it's time for Tylenol. Took ibuprofen before kids class, so yeah. So we can take some more Tylenol and then hopefully let this pain dwindle away so that we can hop on the games, catch a few dubs, kick it with you guys, you know what I mean? So let's not waste any time because they're about to close. Good news, folks, they were able to hook me up with some freaking fried rice. Let's get home. Let's get some medicine in us and let's grub down. Well, folks, we have made it back home and our energy levels are starting to dwindle off. I think maybe it's because we're hungry, but it could be because we're freaking sick. I will say, while we were waiting on that fried rice, I was sitting there shivering, and we were in sweatpants and a hoodie. And it is friggin' 75 degrees outside, so there's no reason we should be shivering. So let's get inside, let's get some Tylenol in us, and let's see how we feel after we get done eating. I told y'all I'd be back on tonight, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We just may not play as long as I would like. But we will be on. So let's get our butts inside. Let's grub down and try to feel a little bit better before we hop on these games. Well, good news, folks. The Tylenol did its job. I think it's knocked out our fever again. It's definitely got the pain back down. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to hop on and play while the pain starts coming back. And then I'm going to go ahead and hop off. We're going to try not to overdo it, but I'm a man of my word. I said I was going to get on today, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to hop on, we're going to catch a few dubs, and play for as long as we can until our body says, hey, get your butt in bed. So we sadly won't be able to play as long as we traditionally do, but we will be able to play for a little bit. Today was not the day that I wanted. I was really wanting to go back to practice today. I wanted to wake up in the morning, go knock out my run, go do all that. But as y'all see, that didn't happen because we woke up in a literal pile of sweat. A literal pile of sweat. I got 2 towels down on the bed so that I can at least sleep without sitting in a puddle of sweat tonight. But yeah, today was not the day we wanted. Not at all. But movement is the best medicine. So what are we going to do tomorrow? We're going to wake up in the morning. We're going to go knock out our lift. We may just have to go nice and slow. And then we're going to go to practice and we're going to at least drill. We may still have to go nice and slow. We'll try to get a few rolls in. But if we can't, we can't. But the best thing for us to do is to get back to our schedule. Because laying around is not doing it. Not doing it at all. Honestly, it's making me feel worse. So, to try to speed up this process, we're just going to get back into our daily routine. So, folks, I hope to see y'all on the games. And if I don't, well, BillyGoat freaking loves you. And I guess this is the part where I say good night.